Ladies and gentlemen, at present the Hall of Knights in the city centre, where the Congress of The Hague was held in 1948, and the adjacent Parliament buildings are closed for renovations. That's the reason why we are here today. These renovations were long due and have a symbolic resonance as well. Democracy cannot be taken for granted. Democracy is work in progress. The same goes for the Council of Europe. There have been challenging times in the past, but I dare say that this past year has been unprecedented with the war in Ukraine that led to the exclusion of Russia from the Council of Europe. Unknown grounds have been explored, and decisions were taken that we never deemed necessary before the 24th of February 2022. As said, democracy is work in progress that benefits from continuous discussions within the institutions and takes into account challenges from the outside. Therefore, I very much welcome that the future of the Council of Europe is at the heart of your meeting here in The Hague, and also later this year in Reykjavik, during the 4th summit of the heads of state and government of the Council of Europe. I wish you a good meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And now I would like to give the floor to the Vice President of the Second Chamber of the States General, Mr. Tom van der Lee. Tom, you have the floor.
Mr. President Anthonie, distinguished members of the Standing Committee of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, dear colleagues. As my colleague Mr. Bruijn already did, I would like to welcome you here in The Hague, the governmental capital of the Netherlands, in this remarkable location of the Peace Palace. And I welcome you on behalf of the House of Representatives of the Netherlands, the Tweede Kamer, or the Second Chamber of the States General. It is a pleasure for both chambers of Parliament to receive you in The Hague, to let you discuss the fundamental issues of human rights, democracy, and rule of law. Issues which easily are taken for granted, especially in our country, where we have lived in peace and freedom for many decades. I've seen your interesting program with earlier this afternoon, the special event to commemorate 75 years of the Congress of Europe. You will exchange views and have discussions about the future, the road to Reykjavik, and the challenging time in which a devastating war is being fought in one of the member states of the Council of Europe. And you are also planning to adopt several reports. Unfortunately, the work of the Assembly is not always visible nor valued enough in the Netherlands. However, as a member of the Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs of the House of Representatives, me and my colleagues greatly appreciate your work. And special word of thanks to the Parliamentary Assembly regarding your work on the downing of flight MH17 in 2014. Last year, your Assembly adopted a report on this subject, which is of great importance to the people of the Netherlands. To conclude, 75 years ago, the founding fathers of the Council of Europe came together here in the Netherlands in the wake of World War II with the goal to uphold human rights, democracy and the rule of law, a valuable and ongoing quest. I'm proud to welcome you all here today to further discuss these fundamental issues. And I wish you very fruitful days of listening, talking and meeting each other, and of course an enjoyable stay here in The Hague. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker of the Lower House. And thank you very much, Mr. Speaker of the Upper House, for your nice words, fine words of welcome, showing also that our two chambers do take interest in the work of our Assembly and of the Dutch delegation. I'm very happy, Jan Anthonie, that you praised those members who will be with us until May, but then will leave the Senate. I do, with you, applaud their work, as I do applaud the work of all these people over here who spend a lot of their time in the structures of the Council of Europe, as Tom van der Lee said, not always known, not always seen, but nevertheless relevant. We had just this fine discussion on 75 years after the Hague Congress, in which it was made clear by, I think, by the keynote speakers and the others, that the Council of Europe does matter, does influence the daily life of our citizens, and it's the best possible answer to brutal and aggressive unilateralism. So once again, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, for welcoming us here, and if you allow us, we are now going to do the rest of the job. Thank you so much.